So right now I am priming all the parts here in black primer. Make sure we do all the coverages here, as you can see. There we go. I forgot to turn on the air. There we go. I've been having some issues with my spray booth. Obviously you can see how dirty it is on the other side of the glass, and getting behind the glass is not as easy as you think. First of all, I've been having issues with the water pump because it's not flowing right. Not because I don't think there's a problem with the pump. I think the pump is fine. It's the flow of it going through the mesh basket down here. Now, I will say this: I'm lazy. I don't always quickly clean up after me, you could say, and I always forget to do a little bit of maintenance work here and there. But when I do, it takes a long time to do it. And the basket, which is filtered mesh, it dries up and clogs up the holes that you see there. Oh, I'm done with the primer. So I have to take it out, clean up everything that's inside, and then I have to take the mesh and clean that up. But it's kind of hard to do it when you have, very little small metallic holes. That makes it difficult for me to clean up, or to remove all the excess gunk that was applied onto the mesh. So what I've been doing was I've been soaking it in a metal container with thinner, and then using a brush again to clean it up. Now, it is not technically 100% perfect, but it does get the job done. It is flowing a bit more, as you can see here. I had to do a little reviewing of videos on how to. I first clean the water pump. How is a good way of cleaning it? But then, when I didn't see anything for it, I said, okay, what about maintenance with a kaizo waterfall? And I did find a video which the guy explained what you need to do to clean it, all that stuff. So, as you can see, what happens is though, the water doesn't always collect well properly because the basket gets clogged up. And I was like, okay, great, this is going to be interesting how to take care of this. Furthermore, I think there was some leakage because, as you can see, paint is filling in from the back end, which I try to figure out why, and it turns out that the filters are not closed up properly. He showed how to clean it up, how to tighten it up a bit, which I got to go and buy some washers to use it to put it under the screws so I can seal it up. Once I'm done with the GM Spartan, I will definitely do a major cleanup of it. I may have to rearrange my room a bit more because now, I have to rearrange my room because it is going to get warm soon. It got warm really quick here a few weeks ago. So, come on, get out. Well, I'm trying to get thinner out of my bottle here. It got really warm in here, and I'm thinking of rearranging the room a bit because I may have to access this window that's to my right so I can put the AC unit there. But I may not do that and put it on the other window, which I do have, which is no big deal. Only thing is, it gets really hot, and it gets real. This is a concrete house. I'm like, oh my god, if it's hot, if it's cold outside, you're freezing as hell. If it's warm outside, which we had a few weeks ago, maybe more than a week ago. Oh yeah, it retains a lot of heat. Oh my god. So right now, I'm going to continue with priming. Oh, I took this plastic piece from one of the trays so I can actually put it in the hole there so I can hold it up. Kind of neat figuring this out. I think I saw somebody online do this and I was like, oh, okay, I can try that. Never thought of it. Alright, like I was saying before, let me finish up these parts and then we'll get to start painting. Shouldn't be that bad. It should be quick. Only a few colors, but I may change it up a bit. Let me just take care of this, and then we'll move on. All right, so the paints have been the parts have been primed, and now I'm going to be painting it. I just finished painting the inner frame parts using. Oops. This one, metallic MS gray, which quite frankly doesn't look metallic-y. Let me get a couple examples here so you guys can see this. Get the light there. It has a nice brilliance to it, but not metallic-y that you normally see. I don't know if I did a correct mixture, but it is smooth, very smooth. Don't know if you can see that in the light. I am thinking of masking it and giving it another color breakage right there, but let me focus on the green part. So I just poured a sizable amount of paint here, and I'm going to be using deep green. Now I have little siphoning tubes that I usually use to get thinner out, but unfortunately those plastic tubes only have a lifespan of maybe a couple of dozen times to use it, and then they split open. Fortunately, I went on Wish and I bought one of these little guys. They're small and they're disposable. I got about 100 of these, so I'm just gonna go in here and squeeze in right there. I think that should be adequate. And then we mix. You get your hands on these. These are really good. Plastic mixing cups are good also if you're going to use massive amounts of painting, larger parts or things like that. Oops, I just bleeded into my finger. But I would highly recommend getting the small one, because the small one, at least, it's a little bit, I would say a little bit controllable, you could say. I think that should be good enough. I'll thin it up a bit more and then make sure I can get the rest of the paint out of this, but let me make sure this works. Oh yeah. Good. I lowered the PSIs down on this Let me get a little bit more thinner out of it because I want to get that out of there. Waste not, want not. Okay. See, already this is already split, so this is no good. So I'll pull out a new one later on. I'm actually going to flip this a bit. Use this. There we go. And now get it in there. Let me prepare the table and the camera so we can paint these parts green. Alright, we're going to try this without the spray booth on. Not because I don't want to, but because I want to do some precision work here. I don't know how well I can get this. This is going to be a tough call. I lowered the PSIs way down to 10 PSI, so I wanted to control the amount of pressures coming out. First, we're going to do a little. Right now I'm doing this control here because it's a lot easier for me to see up close like here and not do it from the spray booth where I'm just doing it and I'm in the air. Here I can mostly control what I'm seeing. Obviously, this would be a lot easier if this was a master grade. Grab this one here in this area. You gotta be very careful though, you don't want to like oversaturate an area. But the whole purpose of doing this is that later on when I give it an overall pass, it will blend in properly. There we go. So I don't know if you guys can see this, and I'm using this as probably a lot easier this way. Hold on. Where's the other foot? So I don't know if you could see how it is. This is what I'm looking for. But that's not the final. Obviously this is just the prep. Let's do another one. I'm going to use the black one here so you guys can see this, the black background. Okay, that's alright. That's fine. Let's do this one for a second. Hold on a moment. Okay. I'm gonna angle this a bit. If I can. Alright, I'm gonna just do that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use this one to hold it up. There we go. There we go. Alright, that's good. Let's do one more. This one right here. This is actually the side skirt armor. That's good. Alright, so with this, I'm going to continue on with what I have. I'm going to wait until it dries, and then we'll give it an overall pass to even it out and see how it looks when it's done. Alright, so give me some time to finish it up.